Introduction: The prophets of Israel have a unique place in the history of the world. They are messengers of God, chosen to bring God's message of justice, mercy, and love to a people who had strayed from their faith. Through their messages, these prophets were able to shape the course of history and help the people of Israel find their way back to God. Even today, the messages of the prophets of Israel can provide us with valuable lessons in how to live our lives in the service of God. In this blog post, we will explore the importance of the prophets of Israel, the key lessons they have to teach us, and how we can apply these teachings to our own lives. The history of the prophets of Israel. The prophets of Israel have a long and storied history, stretching back to the days of the ancient Israelites. From the time of Moses to the time of the Babylonian exile, the prophets of Israel were chosen by God to bring His message to the people. Through their words, these prophets were able to shape the course of history and help the people of Israel find their way back to God. Even in modern times, the lessons of the prophets of Israel continue to be relevant and applicable. Key lessons of the prophets of Israel. The teachings of the prophets of Israel contain many valuable lessons for us to learn. Here are some of the key lessons of the prophets of Israel. Justice. The prophets of Israel taught us the importance of justice in our lives. They called us to be just and to stand up for the rights of the oppressed and the vulnerable. Mercy. The prophets of Israel also taught us the importance of mercy and compassion. They called us to be kind and forgiving towards others, even in the face of adversity. Love. The prophets of Israel remind us of the importance of love in our lives. They taught us that love is the most powerful force in the world, and that we should strive to love God and our fellow man. Faith. The prophets of Israel were a testament to the power of faith. They showed us that even in the darkest of times, faith can sustain us and keep us strong. Obedience. The prophets of Israel taught us the importance of obedience. They reminded us that obedience to God's will is essential for us to live in harmony with Him and with one another. Applying the teachings of the prophets of Israel to our lives. Now that we have explored the key lessons of the prophets of Israel, it is time to look at how we can apply these teachings to our own lives. Here are some practical steps we can take to live our lives in accordance with the teachings of the prophets of Israel. Live righteously. The prophets of Israel taught us the importance of living righteously. We should strive to live our lives in accordance with God's will, and to do what is right in His eyes. Speak truthfully. The prophets of Israel also taught us the importance of speaking truthfully. We should strive to speak the truth at all times, even when it is difficult or uncomfortable. Love one another. The prophets of Israel called us to love one another. We should strive to show love and kindness to our fellow man, regardless of their beliefs or background. Be patient. The prophets of Israel taught us the importance of patience. We should strive to be patient in all things, and to trust in God's timing. Live in faith. Finally, the prophets of Israel reminded us of the importance of faith. We should strive to live our lives in faith, trusting in God's perfect plan for our lives. Conclusion: The prophets of Israel are some of the most influential figures in the history of the world. Through their teachings, they were able to shape the course of history and help the people of Israel find their way back to God. Even today, the lessons of the prophets of Israel can provide us with valuable insights into how to live our lives according to God's will. From justice and mercy to love and faith, the prophets of Israel have much to teach us about how to live our lives in service to God. By applying the lessons of the prophets of Israel to our own lives, we can become better people and be a blessing to those around us.